The first thing you have to do is get yourself off of mute, right? It's an amazing morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to the grind. Good morning, man. We get a chance to get up again. He woke us up. He gave us another opportunity to put the best foot forward towards what we want in our lives, man. I'm KeJohnna Owens. It's the Grindology101 virtual podcast where we get up and encourage, inspire, motivate, and most definitely put out a positive vibe on the day. I believe that momentum builds up on itself, and the earlier you get up to catch it, the more of it you can capture throughout the day. Today, I got my main man on. Today, it's going to be a good one. Mr. Damron Caraway, DC Rhyme out there, Dallas, Texas, graphic, musical genius, producer, video editor, content creator. We're looking forward to doing some big things. It's an honor to have him on. I'm gonna bring him on real briefly here, but just a little bit about it, man. I gotta get you in the mode. You know how a lot of times we get up. Today is Throwback Thursday, right? We're gonna do a throwback later, but you know how you get up sometimes like, another day. You know, oh man, like, it's tough. It's not easy. Somebody say, you know, you get up so early. I don't want to, but I'm compelled to. You know, it's something I said I wanted to do in my life, so I put the commitment and the effort towards it, as I always say. Apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. So motivation in the morning. Get up. Re-entry. How about that? Re-entering the workforce, re-entering marriage, re-entering life in any capacity. Thank you, Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens out there in the Empowerment Network. Think about putting yourself where you could capture the most of the day, where you could do the most. So my man, he gets up in the morning, he gets in the lab, he gets on the grind, he does the work in the woodshed, and that's the work that you read about at the magazine. That's the work that you read about, and you buy the shirt and you buy the hat and you go to their thing and all that kind of stuff. It's the work that you do when no one's looking. That's the work that you do. The God is seeing all the time. Let that resonate with you. I got to give it to you. This is my main man. I'm going to have put a little bit of mojo, as they call it, motivation in the morning. DC Rhyme doing his thing. Damron Caraway in his own way. Stand by.
On the battlefield, I only carry one weapon. The Holy Bible in my pocket, devil get the stepping. I'm still believing, still achieving, never be deceiving. Pardon my iniquity, Lord, let's call it even.
Man, they spliced that all together, man. They got you, man. Good, man. Look, we got you on the grind. We got you up in the morning. DC Rob, good morning to you, my brother. Much love. Great morning, man.
Good morning, Key. What's good, man?
Oh man, it's an amazing day we get to every day that we get to take another step towards what we want in life, man. You one of them guys, man. You're an amazing visionary. I met you about 12
2010.
years ago, and you've continued to keep on doing your thing. And this show is about getting up and inspiring, encouraging, motivating, and telling stories of overcoming and all those kind of things like that. So in your own way, man, tell the people a little bit about who Damron Caraway is, DC Rhyme, and what's going on with you in your life, my man.
Well, and I'm grateful to be here on part 2 or 3, matter of fact. But I'm from Grand Prairie, a neighborhood called Dalworth. A lot of people know, and I started this writing journey in 2001. I mean, it came. I mean, so fast. I wrote so fast. I mean, like every day, I would just write, and it just multiplied to something else. From playwriting, and I started writing songs and a lot of stuff. But lately, I found some, some new tools to use. So, and that's what I'm looking forward to, in the future, Key. And crossing over to that other side of the fence.
We about to do some amazing things, man. We're about to do some amazing. You're a humble brother, so I appreciate you keeping it. I'm gonna do a few things, man. But you have been with Blood Kin. You put out some amazing work to do some work through the gospel, through your own ministry. You're in the front lines, And if they don't know, I got my amazing, right there.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That's right.
That's
Came
what I'm
on there, on my days off. I got you. Bro. I got you.
Yeah,
bro,
is that the Juneteenth one?
Man, that was the Juneteenth. You was out there doing your thing, man.
Oh yeah.
How's it feel, man, to make a difference in people's lives using your life, your work, your skill. That most times we don't even know the skill we have until we just start working on stuff, and it comes to be something that's a passion.
Mm-hmm.
It now also helps other people, and then by default you end up earning an income. How's it feel doing out there, helping people in your own life?
And with my history, it was a time when, you couldn't, it was, no way you can be, a positive impact in somebody's life. And, but once you step away from it, and just started, it's always going to be about giving back. Everything you done in the past, I'm telling you, you're going to automatically feel, some kind of, remorse to go back to some of the places that you done tore up and to build back up. And so, my way is, building, through the music and stuff, the poetry, the songwriting and the beats, that's my sanctuary.
There you go. They call it woodshed. My grandfather played the drums. He would get in there and just beat on the drum for hours at a time. He could be reading, but he'd be woodshedding at the same time. He ended up playing, he played with Dizzy Gillespie. I mean, he did the big band. He had been all around the country. You don't know who you're around when they're working on the craft without somebody paying them all the time. And when you love what you do, it comes out in ways that make the world a better place. That's the real deal, bro. And that's what this whole work is about, inspiring people. And I've seen a lot of your works out there where you out there got the mic, people cheering, smiling, bringing good joy. And in this time, how important that is.
Yeah.
When we first met, you were launching that Blood Kin, and I was we sold all the CDs. Tell me what was that like, man? Your first hookup, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we come in there, and my cousin, he was in Atlanta, so he was doing his calling or whatever. But we just walking around, just checking people out, and I'm like, who is this, extremely tall guy right here? He's just quiet. He got one hand in his pocket, and be like, who is this guy here? And we did our interview. She played the single, And after that, I believe you introduced yourself. And, from there, I didn't see you for probably almost 10 more years.
Right. We met through the radio, KMOC radio. And another thing about just walking in the door, I had my own radio station. I was playing after the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I surely didn't want to
I didn't know
interfere with that, but that was 5 days a week, 4 hours a day. I had to come up with my own content, and that's how we got a chance to meet. And what I like to show people is that, when you walk indoors, you never know what that door will do. And if you continue to be the same person, and you continue to do the same work and with the integrity and quality like yourself, when you come back around and you cross paths, you learn some things. The other person has learned some things, and man, it's another kind of time. And now the skill sets match of what we're doing. And we're about to break into a whole new department with Success Express by being able to create commercial content, right? Ad content, video editing, man, podcast editing. So we got a lot of opportunity to do some great things out there. And I like to share the relationship I told you about with KCAA in Cary, California. We got Bishop Pastor Harold Jackson. He is allowing us to create ad content, and that's going to be amazing, man. And we're looking forward to bringing your skills to the storefront. So let me share a little bit about, some of your music and how it inspires, you in the lab. There's some lab work. As you think about it, we're going to take a break real quick. DC Rhyme, you stand by. We're going to be back in a second right here, okay? Man, listen, this is my main man. If you're doing anything, you got to do it when nobody's looking. You got to do it when it seems like it doesn't count. You got to do it when it seems like, what's it matter? Nobody's not even selling. It's not even this. It's not even that. That's not even the deal. The deal is, are you doing it because you want to do it, or are you doing it because you got to do it? When you're doing it because you want to do it, it comes out like this. Man, my man DC Rod breaking it down in the lab, sharing his gift in his own way, early in the morning. I call it, it's grind time. Hustle, grind, 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 hustle, grind. Hustle, grind, hustle, grind, hustle, grind, hustle, grind.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Yes, sir. Over there, they are doing it in the back lab at the Success Express virtual studios. You see us back there working, man. That's amazing, right? Hey, I got Damron Caraway on still, man. DC Rhyme out there, Dallas, Texas. We're about to do some amazing things, and we're showing some relationships that opening doors all around the country. It's an exciting time. I keep saying it, man. If you keep doing the work, you keep doing the work. And you keep doing the work. You know, it doesn't matter who's doing the work with you. You keep doing the work. And sometimes you got to come out of the box and get on the field because you got to play the game. You got to get in. You got to do the work. You got to get up. You got to stay up. You got to do it. It's the only way to make it happen. And my main man, Damron Caraway, man, bring you back on board. Got to have you on, man. Round 2, episode 2, man. We had a couple of technical difficulties, a couple of times to get you in there. But we're here today, brother. Waking up in the morning, man. Next steps for you out there in Dallas, man. What's the next steps for you?
Well, I think, the next step is, but before I get to that, I'm going to go back to the relationship part that you were talking about. Now, we meet in 2010, and it was just an introduction, and throughout the years, like I said, I hadn't seen you, since a long time ago. Just like you said, you never know who your help is going to be. And just standing in that studio, I could never, see nothing like this. So, something's up when you get those such and such, just so call me, just out the blue. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you did. Even from the halfway house I was in Dallas, you reached out to me in that place and asked me, hey, are you still doing your music and stuff and everything? And I had never stopped. In fact, I had wrote a lot more than I had then. And so we connected then. I got out, we connected some more and exchanged numbers. And I mean, it just seemed like every single month, something happened. And okay, we got this connection. Okay, I was certified grindologist, but I'm the grind boss. So that you got to be on here to be certified. You can't get your certification if you do not go through
grind. Got to get certified, man. Got to get certified. Yes, sir.
That's it. So it's been something new. It's just like it started with poetry. It's just like you seeing the first gift that you ever received give birth to something else, kind of like a grandkid. But this for me would be a grand talent, and then another one would be a great talent. See, it's all about reproducing, and we talked last time on the podcast about the talents, about people using their talents, and we talked about the biblical implication of it, how one hid his talent and he didn't have any more left, but the one who showed his talent, he ended up being blessed more than all of them because he didn't hide it, but he showed it to people, and in that way, it just multiplied from 2010.
When you say stuff like that, man, that's deep.
Real, it's real.
That's deep.
It's real.
See, that's deep for right there. See, I don't know. You know, babe in the word. I care to say it. It's kind of an embodiment. Right. You know, I walk the walk. What I mean by that is, you know, I accept it. You know, I like to say that if you are a knower of the word, scripture wise, right? I hope that my walk matches what the word says.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my deal is apply the level of the work that you do to the level of the faith that you have.
There it is.
So if you're willing to do the work to the faith, depending on what your faith level is, it's cool. Like my faith, man, I need to pay this light bill. It might be flatline. I might have faith like, why do they sell $50 million Lear jets? Or if they still make them, but you know, because people buy them. People buy them. We just may not be around the people that buy them. So what's the level of the faith of when he says fleets and herds, right? But the only way you get to those things is how many people can you help along the way. Yeah. So, you know, for you to, you know, I appreciate you, but it ain't about nothing but reaching out to people that's in your life that you met some way, maintaining relational currency, and sometimes just calling somebody and say, man, how you doing? Because I had no agenda. Mm-hmm. I had no agenda to call you. I was just, hey, man, how you doing? You good people. What's going on? You still doing it. And this is what they'll do, bro. This is one of those, we call it a kind of breakthrough. Mm-hmm. Like breaking news and that kind of stuff like that, man. You know, so I'm gonna share something right here, just in the top of my mind. Stand by. Now think about when you are committed to something that you want to do. At the beginning, the people are going to ask you, why would you do that? You got, now if the mosquitoes, sidebar, if it's mosquitoes got in my office here, if it gets behind me, allow that. That's all technical. This is real life right here, right? So if you are willing to apply what you see in your life and go through the nose and go through the, why would you do that? Why? What are you doing? Why would you do it? Why? That's what they challenge you at first, you know, the world. And that's what circumstances, that's when you say, I'm going to do something different than what I've done. And I'm going to change, you know, my direction in life. And that's when you get the flat tire, the internet doesn't work, the call didn't come through, the deal fell through, because you said you were going to do something different. So it also, the things that you want to activate in your life, they also the things that are against that activation. Can you understand that? I'll let you. I'm using some. I like how Obama talks. You got to understand. My grandfather used to say, "You follow me." What I'm saying is, as soon as you say you're going to do something with your life, there are things in the world, in this earth, on this world, and spiritually that activate to give you what you want and to keep you from what you want. To also empower you for you can know that through all adversity, I'm still going to keep going. So that's the first question. Why would you do that? The second one is a little bit later on if you continue to go. Are you still doing that? See, when you say, yeah, I'm still doing it, But no matter where the situation may be, you still doing it, man. How's it going for you? I'm still doing it. Are you still at the plant? Are you still at the banana plant? Are you still at the dump? Are you still where you were then? And how far along have you come? Yes, I'm still doing what I started to do a little bit further along in the road, and it's still a journey. What they want to challenge you on is that you didn't land the golden jet in the middle of the freeway in 2 months with the quick get rich quick scam scheme that they say you partner with. That takes time to cultivate a business relationship to understand how to make the kind of income that you're driven towards. But that's what they ask you, why are you still doing it? And then at the end, you know what they ask you, my man? How did you do that? They ask you at the end, how did you do it? That's what they say. Hey, and you gotta feel good about the process. That's the deal.
Yeah.
Man, it's early in the morning. How do you think that the rest of the day is gonna go for the people that we've been able to project positivity, energy, the spirit of God that we get to? And I want you to talk on that. How does it feel to get to?
Yeah, it is funny that, like, just last Sunday, my pastor had preached a sermon called Finish What You Started. And it had talked about, the story where a project, started and needed to be finished. And it's been a lot of, projects in the past that I kind of just put on the back burner. I never forgot about them, but I had to put them on the back burner. I mean, they were still warm. They were still hot. But I had this up here to do right now. See, it's always, this talent is for this season. This talent is for this season. And through time, it just seemed like a maze. You just find your way, to each one, man. And, from there, it just like I said, this video thing is something I'm really excited about, because I just installed some video apps and just started just playing around, and I end up, doing something that kind of impressed myself. So I showed some to Key, and he liked it, and that's where it started. And this is where it starts, and we're gonna have to do the work to finish it. Don't nothing work but the work. Don't nothing change unless something change.
No, nothing work. Don't look. You gotta say it right. Don't nothing work but the work.
That's the work.
I talk to people. You sign up for the quick the funnel, 1,000 hits, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it too. This my deal. This statement right here. All you have to do is that right there. It's a lot after that. It's always a lot after that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good statement. We understand the simplicity of a program, of a system. All you have to do is plug in. All you have to do is go to work. All you have to do is don't be late. All you have to do is, take care of what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
It's not to sign up. People sign up. That's right. Sign up online, and then supposed to win college online, the job online, the team you can sign up online, but then they say come down at 5 a.m. and pick up the cleats. Well, I thought you said all you had to do is.
Yeah.
So as we get into closing, man, share a little bit, where contact information, next steps as we come to the end, man. I could go there. I do have to take a moment. It's going to be a little extended because I am excited about the new relationship we have with KCAA and Bishop Harold Jackson up there with the radio station, and 3 FM stations, AM station, 5 million viewers, listeners around the world. It's going to be an amazing relationship. And man, when your man come pick you up in the double R, look, he came pick me up in the double R, sometimes you got to act like, you already been there, but I'm pulling on the door handle.
Yeah.
You got to be real with the stuff. I didn't know, but hey,
Yeah.
I got in the
You gotta act like you belong in it.
Hey, act like you've been there, but receive the process. It's part of the process, man. Just go in the room, man. It's an honor, privilege for you to take the time for us to talk and strategize and stand by a second. I'm gonna share exactly, how we experienced the time and that day when he came out to pick me and my amazing father up out there in Montclair, as we look forward to doing some amazing things with Think Big Inc. Stand by. What over to it, man. You can't believe it. They say I'm not real and all that. I don't get out in the field, right? Virtual all the time, man. I'm out of here today. I got DNA to grind, Mr. Roscoe Leon, my amazing dad, always right there in tune, man. But look what I got right here as well.
Got to roll with him. Got to roll with him. You got to get on the Success Express.
Jackson.
Got to get on the Success Express.
Oh, my goodness, man. We just out here in Montclair doing a thing, making some amazing relationships. About to do something big over there, man, with Think Big Inc. Live at 5.
Live at 5. Think big, baby. You got to think big. It's free. Don't cost you nothing to think.
It's going to be all good.
Yes, sir.
Come on through there, man. It's all good. Hey, we just out here at the Montclair Plaza doing a little bit of stuff right here. Check it out. This how my man roll up. When you roll up, in the double R.
You want to ride with me?
Come
on, y'all might want to ride with me.
We gonna ride right
That's
there.
all.
You see, VIP style, man. Yeah, I want.
You want to throw that in the trunk? Oh, okay.
Take a ride on the other side. See, watch this. Man, I feel like, look, I'm gonna do the do too. See, that's Curtis right there. The president. That's the president. Got him in. Man, I'm gonna let Mr. Owens, he sit up front.
Just let him touch. Let the door touch. You don't have to slam it.
Don't even have to do all that, right? Act like you been somewhere, right? I'll get you. Man, I'm not gonna let y'all see me get in the Rolls Royce for the first time. We'll be back on the other side. Man, that's real, man. Just share how it goes out there, man. You gotta love life.
Man.
So I look forward to our continued building relationship, man.
Yes, sir.
We do a video editing. We got audio editing, commercial content. You want to get the exposure. You want to get your information out there to what you do to the public about your service. We want to help you do that. Go to successexpressmktg.com. We will help you do exactly that. Stand by, my man. We're going to have you on again, man. Much love. I'll be giving you a call because we got a lot of work to do. Got a few clients.
Yes, sir.
Yep. All right. God bless, brother. Man, how about that DC round? Man, we're about to get out of here. Thank you for the extended time today. Man, Think Big Inc. Boom. Let's go. It's time to go. We see you on the other side, man. Succeed on purpose, success, love, speed. Understand this. Apply the level of the work you do to match the level of the faith you have. Put that in context. Have a good day.